Hi guys, just working at the office today. Welcome to the blog where you ask the doc a certain question and I give you the answer straight. So the big thing that I had today was a cocky little med student. His question is, can I just be lazy and still get into med school? And I was like, are you fucking serious? Really? But I figured, hey, let's try to dive in and get some real expectations on what is occurring. I guess what he thought and what he meant to say later on is he had a lot of hookups. His father and his mother were doctors, and he felt maybe through that and writing the coattails of them, he would get into med school very easily. Now, maybe this works with other careers, but in medicine, not so much. Maybe if you want to get in a certain like hospital or a job later on where you can benefit off that, yeah, but when you're a nobody, you're a student, a pre-med student, you have no training, you haven't proven yourself at all, and you think you can get into med school for nothing, shame on you. Come on, let's focus. And this goes against like all those damn millennials, you know, thinking that they're fucking privileged and everything. It really pisses me off because what I did to get into medicine was a back way. I got destroyed on my MCATs. I wasn't prepped well. I thought I could make it because I was an electrical engineer as a student. Doing my bachelor's degree, and felt, hey, you know, I got enough skills, I don't have to prep for the MCAT, and I got destroyed. It was a total awakening for me, and the big thing is you can't take it lightly. So what happened was my cockiness basically opened my eyes, and I failed trying to get into U.S. med school. So I had to go the Caribbean route. I don't know if you guys heard of it. It's called Ross University. Great school, gave me the opportunity, and now I'm active U.S. certified physician, board certified. But I realized that there are still students out there that still think, hey, I can ease my way into this. At the end of the day, you need to do a lot more than this. Schools are not looking for fluff material resumes, you know, where you do your clinical activities, you shadow an ER doc, you go to Africa to do an HIV clinic. These are all bullshit clinic. These are all bullshit kind of activities. Your program does not care on what kind of fluff material activities they do. They want to see, do you have passion outside of medicine? Do you actively pursue that? Or is this just some fake thing that you've been doing for the past month because you have to resume build? You need to be passionate. You need to show that drive. They need to know that you have other perspectives, other angles other than medicine, and what can you bring to it? So for me, my angle was I had an engineering background. I loved engineering. I loved designing things. I had great dexterity. I was able to work with my hands, and I can really think outside of the box. I wasn't your standard chemist, life science kid. I didn't think that way. I thought very analytically, and that's probably why I thrived doing ICU medicine. It's probably why I thrive when I do differentials or trying to diagnose a problem, because I'm very analytical. I try to be very binary with things and computeristic with things. I guess that's a fake word, computeristic, but you know, more mathematical when I try to do this. And then I had a really good way of explaining very complicated things, like say the blood flow through a heart, and really elaborate it in a very simple way to educate someone that has absolutely no medical background. So my program thought this would be a useful skill. They saw that I had passion in it. They saw that having a few engineering background students becoming med students and now becoming residents would be important. So you have to basically show your program that you have some value other than just say, hey, I want to be a doc and save lives. So let me continue with this rant, which is basically, my title is going to be Lazy Ass Pre-Med Students. And I just want to hit that just because your parents were doctors doesn't mean you're going to get into med school. It may give you a little bit of a leeway, but residency programs, med school programs out there know and can seek right through the bullshit that you're just really doing it for some other agenda. And then the other thing is, it's just that everybody just wants answers, quick answers, but no effort. I met a physician that was probably 30 years older than me, and he said, the reason why I'm a smart doc is when I had to learn a topic, I had to actively go to the library, crack open a book, go through the table of contents, learn the paragraphs, read it, take a photocopy, a black and white photocopy of it, and that would be they'd be an add-on to a textbook that was incomplete. Now here in day, you could just go on Google, you can actively just search things, but that process, that grinding to get that answer is why he remembered things a lot more often. So the big thing is and I guess this is the downside, or maybe, I don't know, the upside of technology, is the ease in which you can get an answer. You can literally go anywhere and online and get an answer very quickly. And shoot, even my patients go up on PubMed or UpToDate, and now they feel like they're physicians because they're actively digesting this. But what you really have to understand is, just because the ease in which you get an answer doesn't make you better. It doesn't make you retain anything. You need to work for these things. So if you have a question, a desire, yeah, actively learn and research and learn about those topics. That act will make it more solidified in your mind. So you got to put the energy into it. So if you like research, right? I hate research. It's fucking boring as shit. I can't sit at the bedside. I mean, I can't sit at a research desk. I need to be talking to people actively involved. But if you like something, you have to actively put that energy in. And programs will understand this. They know that it's difficult and that you're actively putting this energy in. So just enjoy the process, because the process of getting those answers, those solutions, those fixes are going to really make you stand out character-wise. And that's what med schools are looking for from their pre-med students. It's just not just academics. No one really cares about your 4.5 GPA, your AP classes. All that's good, but every med student has this. Every pre-med student has this. What distinguishes you and what's going to make you better is that you have a passion, you have some other interests, and that they can see this when they talk to you. So, you know, when a program director talks to you and says, what turns you on? What makes you stay up at night thinking about it? What makes your gears in your brain go to another level of thought? That's what they want to know. And if they can see that and they can understand that, then they know they have a student that has passion, that they can mold and make them in a very great, successful doctor. There's plenty of physicians out there that are basically very academic. They can test well. They're very smart. They have photographic memory. But when you come to the true test, which is how do they interact with their patients, the bedside mannerisms, do they have a warm, inviting effect? That's the big distinguisher that a med school wants to know. Because, hey, they're putting a lot of effort to educating you. They don't want it wasted. And you are putting your time and energy, and you don't want to just get bored and drop out because this was the wrong decision. So one more thing about this little rant, because I don't want to keep on going, but you got to be realistic with your expectations. If you're a student that is not going to bust their ass, You're already asking for quick access into the medical world. I don't think medicine is right for you. I don't think it is. If you're the student that's got a passion, a drive, a hunger to learn anatomy, to learn how the body works, to improve your social skills so that you can talk to others, to step outside of the box of the expectations of your teachers and do more on top of that beyond just getting an A in a topic, then I think you're the med student that a program wants. You need to be great. Great in everything. Let's just put it. You should be great at everything. If you have a fallacy, you should try to improve that. Don't be ashamed of it. If you suck at sewing, be a great sewer. Seamstress, I guess, right? Improve on that. Now, for me, I sucked at communication. As an engineer, I was very flat effect. I didn't show excitement. I had a lot of people say, wow, you're so bored, you're so monotone. I feel this is a negative thing. I don't think you're right for the team. You're just not showing this interest. Where other people, they would be bubbly and lively. And even if they didn't have the interest, when you look at them, you say, wow, they must be committed to the game. They must be committed to the project just because of their character. So it took me quite a while to get out of the engineering mindset of just, being the cubicle lifestyle, not talking to people, hermit crabbing, just doing my work, to now being open, eccentric, and talking to people to really communicate and encourage lifestyle changes, health, education. I have to inspire my patients to be better. And you can't do that with someone that has poor communication, very flat, monotone. You just can't do it. So that was a skill that I tried to improve. I'm still trying to improve, and I'm trying to improve it even more by doing a YouTube channel and getting really the energy to talk to you to improve your life with simple questions that you ask the doc, and I can try to explain it as best as I can, but I want to do it in a passionate way so that you, my viewers, can change your lifestyle, so that you, my viewers, can improve. Either if you're a med student, I want to talk to you. I want you to get better. I want you to become a med student to a doctor. If you're my unhealthy patient that's got diabetes, I want you to cure your diabetes through education, exercise, and will. I want you to do better. I want everyone to do better. That's why I make this channel, because there's a lot of people out there that aren't motivated about their own health. It pisses the shit out of me that you're not, and you rather have your foot cut because of diabetes, get infections, lose your limb because you're just not empowered. You're not inspired. You need to be inspired to have a better, healthy lifestyle. Shit, today it's 11:45 p.m. I'm working on my third night shift. Tomorrow I have a CrossFit intro session. I'm going to be joining CrossFit because I'm committed to the game. I want to get healthier for myself, but also for my children. I want to step up, So that's what people need to do. That's what I want you to do. I want you to be inspired to do this. So no laziness, people. No laziness. Get on the board. Get working. Get fit. Get healthy. Get educated. If you need anything else, ask the doc. I'll help you out. Subscribe. Smash the button. Leave a comment. Whatever the hell you want to do to comment to me, I will read it. I will talk to you. I will address those issues. It takes very little time for me to make these videos because what I do is I care about quantity, quality, but really to educate you and empower you so that you can be better rather than dying from medical illnesses because no one's teaching you anything. Be better, be smarter, be empowered. Ask the doc. Thank you.